Valuable.
Yes. I need to do more about my
It's
English.
okay.
And we constantly want our body to be happy, and at the same time, we are constantly suffering. Something is missing. We try so hard, but still dissatisfied. But in the spiritual world, no one worries about their own happiness. And at the same time, everybody is happier. And they have everything. They have a vision tree which grants all the wishes, eternal life, eternal happiness, communication with the most amazing being, with whom it's never boring. Why? Because they want nothing more than the service. And we are the same servants. We are servants by nature. It's said that if one challenges the enemies, sometimes he can defeat his enemies. But if one challenges his true nature, he will always lose. So it's impossible to go against your nature. And our nature is that of a servant. We are made up of service. And only service can make us happy. This verse also speaks of prema, spiritual love. Prema means attachment to Krishna. So there is no self-interest. In the material world, you have to think about your own interest all the time. In the spiritual world, no one asks for happiness for themselves. And the happiest living beings in all of creation don't want happiness. When the people of Vrindavana have tears in their eyes from ecstasy, they curse this ecstasy. They just want to serve. And the highest form of such pure selfless love is found in the relationship between Krishna and his internal energy, Srimati Radharani. We have celebrated her appearance a couple of weeks ago. And the Vedas describe the story of how Krishna once sat alone, and in front of him flowed the Yamuna, river of pure bliss, and behind him was Mount Shatashringa, which is known in the material world as Govardhan. And Krishna thought, I want to expand my happiness. And at the same time that this desire came in his heart, an incredible beautiful girl appeared on the left side of Krishna. And she wore a red sari, and she wore a diamond necklace around her neck. And she looked at Krishna with a loving look. And at the same time, Radha, who appeared from Krishna, began to run away. Why did she run away? She ran away to collect flowers for Krishna and bring them to him. And that's where her name came from. Ra means raga. Raga means attachment. And this is the primal spiritual energy of love that causes living beings to be attracted to each other. This is the attraction energy we call love. And Ha means Havati. And Havati means that she ran. She ran to serve. So she didn't sit next to Krishna, while what does feel better than sitting next to the person you love and enjoy. But no, she ran away to come back with the flowers for Krishna, with her gifts of love. And since then, she has been called Radha, the one who serves to show her love. Because love is a verb. Love is a feeling, but this feeling is will die if it will not turn into an action. Therefore, love always manifests itself in some kind of action. And both Radha and Krishna teach us this in their relationship. So they teach us to love, that to love is to serve, and to serve is to love. Love and service are synonymous. And in fact, they came to the Krishna consciousness movement to fully realize our deep need to love and to serve. That's why we're staying here. And how do we do that? We practice Bhakti Yoga, yoga of devotional service, and we chant the Hare Krishna mantra. This is our main method. The Maha Mantra helps us to purify our heart, our consciousness, to come to our real self, and remember our eternal love in relationship with Krishna. Shall we try to do it? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we should address ourselves very sincerely to the holy names, to Radha and Krishna. And we say, dear Radha and Krishna, will you purify my heart? Will you free me from lust, from this physical mentality? I want to be your devotee and serve you eternally, selflessly, for your happiness. And then the spiritual teacher, who is the representative of Srimati Radharani in the material world, and who is very merciful, will say to Krishna, this person from Amsterdam is a very good devotee, and he wants to come to you very much. And Krishna will not be able to refuse. He will say, okay, don't let this person be born in here anymore. We take him back to the spiritual world, an ocean of eternal love and bliss. So I will summarize some things that we were speaking about. We have spoken today about why we are here by Krishna consciousness, and what is the criterion of our progress. So we have said that criterion for our progress is that attachment to Krishna increases. We have also said that this body is very valuable. Because by using it, we can engage in developing attachment to Krishna. We also said that we should not be satisfied with birth and death, but that we should strive for eternal life and eternal love. And how can we achieve this? Through devotional service and by chanting the holy names. So we should be inspired by the books and lectures of Srila Prabhupada. Let us chant holy names not mechanically, but with full dedication. And thanks to the grace of the spiritual master, go back home. They will be eternally happy. We would end with, we would like to end with a beautiful poem of Yada Sampati Prabhu about this topic. So we made this lecture together. And may I ask you?
I corrected your translation.
Yes, thank you.
You suggested some things.
Yes. Would you like to read your poem?
Yeah, sure. Trivedi Mataji, she asked me to write a poem with the same theme of this lecture, Love and Lust, and I started it, and it touches on the theme, but ultimately it was very difficult to write a poem which is exactly covered that topic, so I've called it a change of heart, because it is about...
Wait, I will give you...
Yeah, I will stand, if you can move it up a little bit, I will stand here. And I don't know it by heart, so I have to look it up on my phone. I also need glasses. You're going to hold it for me? I don't know. Because I need both hands to control my phone. First I have to look it up. It's there. A change of heart, secluded from authentic love, deluded by relentless lust, unable yet to rise above the senses that I cannot trust. Will I be able to endure the pressure of my vain desires, away from God and so impure, consuming like destructive fires? Imprisoned by my selfish mind, proceeding on this useless path, dispirited and nearly blind, subjected to increasing wrath. When will I wake up on the day that I can follow what I know? For now, I should just hope and pray to keep my faith and let it grow. To get about a change of heart is why we got the human form, to make illusion fall apart and pacify our inner storm.
Krishna says, I'm a talent in the person, so we thought, let's do it. Are there any questions perhaps or corrections?
Maybe one addition, because you said it's very nice to start with the Bhagavad lecture in the morning, like half an hour, but for once who you think it's too much, like I joined this app group with all children, and we get 2 Srila Prabhupada shorts every day, which is 2 minutes. But even if you do that, it's like you always get a topic on which you are pondering, and it's very nice. So I was just suggesting that if you think half an hour is too much in the morning, even 2 shorts is really helpful to get through the day.
Yes. You will always hear what you want, what you must hear.
Yeah, that's the easy.
Yes. So start just with 2 minutes. It's okay. Thank you. It's wonderful that children do it. Yes.
Yes, it's like a competition. So if there are any more children who want to join, we start at the 1st of January. It's conducted by Vishnumurti Prabhu from Bangladesh. And then we say up to date, and he gives us the ratings. So it's like, whoever can keep up the pace.
Can everybody hear it? Otherwise, you can use the mic.
Sorry, my voice.
Because it's important.
I just
Moment, who is the mother of the child? Can you and just for respect.
Yes, perhaps what loudly.
Okay, we started the competition, which is done by Vishnumurti Prabhu in Bangladesh. It's for the children. Everybody gets 2 shorts posted a day. Then you write up to date. He's keeping track. And at the end of the year, we have a pizza party. We promised us. So anybody who wants to join, it's not too late. You can join whenever you want. You can come to me. I can ask if you'll be added. Yeah, you want to join.
Yes.
But it's actually, the mothers are second. It's for the children, and then you listen with your kids.
If somebody interested, you can contact Mataji. Okay?
I have also a question.
The Prabhu was
The text behind.
No, it's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Can you put the text back?
No, I don't. I can't, but perhaps somebody can.
Then in the meantime, you can answer this question because I need to find it in the text.
Yes, in the lecture you speak about also this. It also comes back to this congratulations prayer that we say. I hope you're never born again. And in the lecture you also speak about not returning to the material world, and of course I understand the purpose. But at the same time, somebody who's totally Krishna conscious, it doesn't matter where he goes, isn't it? Mm-hmm. He can also, like Srila Prabhupada came to the material world to actually do his preaching. So maybe you can say a little bit about that for a devotee, the spiritual world is anywhere. Even in the material world, it can be the spiritual world if you engage it in Krishna's service.
I will try to do it in English, and otherwise I will continue in Dutch, and perhaps can somebody translate it. The difference is that a pure devotee, he or she, comes in the material world because of this is a desire of Krishna, or his or her desire. We come in material world without our desire. Zeg maar, we were born. So it's a difference. The difference is that we are here. That's het gevolg.
The consequence.
The consequence of our karma. So we did something, or we got a certain consciousness, and that's why we're here in this body with these desires, with these circumstances, conditions.
condition.
Yes. And we don't know why we're here. That's also the difference. Srila Prabhupada said that he always knew why he was here. He was always Krishna conscious. So we have the mercy of devotees. We need the mercy of devotees. Mercy of devotees to come to Krishna consciousness. So we're very lucky we're here, but we're in the material world as a result of our karma. Yes, it's not our own desire, because we couldn't we couldn't choose our life, our house, or our family. That's the difference.
Of course, we wanted to be away from Krishna. That was a choice we wanted.
Yeah.
But
Or
we didn't
just
know what it meant because we thought we could enjoy.
yeah, or just nieuwsgierigheid and curiosity. How would it feel? So it feels so.
But wouldn't that mean that at one point you were like fully realized, and that contradicts being fully realized to be here?
Because it's the question is, how is it possible that we were full Krishna conscious and then is this your question?
No, I mean just you were saying that we made the choice not to serve Krishna, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But that meant that we at one point knew that we had to serve Krishna, right?
Yes, definitely. That's the ISKCON philosophy.
Why did we get this idea?
I know there are devotees who actually have a different explanation. They say we were never with Krishna, but that is not ISKCON philosophy. That is not what Prabhupada said.
But what
It's called Back to Godhead, this magazine. It means we were with Krishna before.
yeah, there is some space if you don't if you're not 100%. There is some space with. I will try to do it in Dutch. It's simple, but perhaps somebody can translate.
Yeah, okay, I'll try. Well, I can sit here and shout loud.
Er is ruimte wanneer je niet helemaal, zeg maar, 100% voor 100% Krishna wil dienen.
There is possibility, space, but if you don't want to serve Krishna for 100%, there is an opportunity for
En op dat moment denk je, nou hoe zou het voelen om heel even, zonder Krishna te zijn.
So in that moment we think, how would it feel, just for a little while, to be like Krishna?
Nou, op dat moment...
Zonder Krishna te zijn?
Ja.
Yeah, be without Krishna.
En op dat moment beseffen we niet eigenlijk waar we aan beginnen. We denken gewoon één moment. Het is gewoon één moment.
And we don't really realize what we are starting. It's just one moment.
En die miljoenen levens die wij in de materieel wereld zeg maar blijven, het is daar één moment.
So the millions of lives that we are staying in the material world, seen from the spiritual perspective, it's just one moment. They also say that if we wake up, that we have the feeling we had a bad dream.
Yes. En het schijnt dat voordat wij weggaan, tenminste dat heb ik gehoord van onze acharyas, Krishna 3 keer vraagt van weet je het zeker?
Yeah, so when we decide to leave Krishna, Krishna actually asks us 3 times, are you sure? He warns us.
I would like to know where this is written. Yeah.
I would like.
I cannot tell you, but I've heard that many times.
I would like to say something, if you excuse. Well, you said it right. This is the ISKCON philosophy.
Yes.
But because I've also learned about the Gaudiya philosophy, and there's a different kind of way how
It's
you
actually
explain
Rupa
it.
Nuga philosophy. So the Gaudiya Math are also Rupa Nuga's, followers of Rupa Goswami. And This is actually there are essays on this.
But that's different.
Yes, it can be different, but we follow the ISKCON
yes,
philosophy.
That's,
Yes.
that's good. And
Yes.
Krishna has, of course, different kinds of form. You have the Krishna, you know, the beautiful form, but from him what is coming, the straling, zeg maar, the external, that's also his form. Everything is his form.
Yes.
Alles. Dus zijn uitwendige energie, zeg maar. En dan je hebt Krishna, dan het licht en zo gaat voor. Dus het vorm en dan het licht tot verder. Maar dat is ook zijn vorm.
Yeah, but the main,
Als wij daar
That's not
waren,
his
dan
personal
waren we
form.
ook zo.
yes, the main goal
It's
of
called,
Krishna.
it's called his impersonal philosophy.
Yes.
But he
The
has
main
a
goal of
personal
Krishna
form
philosophy is that Krishna is a person, and we all have a personal relationship with him. Marty, your question.
Yeah, you need to scroll down.
We need to scroll.
A little bit more. Yeah, can you a little bit scroll more down?
At the end?
Well, I was wondering, yeah, I see here like that family affection is karma. So, for example, you have the Bible where marriage is a creation of God, you know, and family life, and then you have Grihastha, which of course we need children in life. We need there's, you know, otherwise the world will be. But the most ideal is, of course, when you are maybe not attached and still can be in the world. So how you realize that? Or is it the aim that everybody becomes a brahmachari? Is that the highest? Or like gopi?
No. But not to be attached means that you do what you do your duty. You take care about your kids. You take care about your family. You do all the things, but you do it selflessly. That means you don't expect you don't expect anything back. So sometimes what we do, we help our children, but then we expect the children will do something back. Or we are not happy about who the children are. We want them to be something else or somebody else. That's attachment, because we don't want to see them who they are. We don't want to see them who we are. And so also with our family, we do some things, but then we're disappointed. Disappointed if they didn't thank us, or they didn't waarderen. Appreciate what we did. So to be not attached doesn't mean that I have no relationship. No, because our life, it exists of a relationship. But this relationship is where I live with the happiness of another person. Not my happiness is in the center of this relation, but the happiness of the other person. You can compare it with the love of the mother, of the mother to a small child. So she doesn't sleep at night. She does everything for this child, and she doesn't expect the child to do something back. But when the children growing up, it means suddenly we start to expect something from them, because now they can say thank you, they can appreciate what we are doing. But in the beginning, this love is selflessly. And what we said, in the spiritual world, nobody thinks about the happiness for themselves,
Their own happiness.
their own happiness. Yes, because their only goal is the happiness of Krishna.
And how can you see that in the sexual relationship? Because there is a lot of lust in sexual relationship. How can you make transcendental love? There is always it's the most difficult thing to
Krishna
do
says it in the
transcendental.
Bhagavad Gita. There is a verse in the Bhagavad Gita in chapter 7
Yeah, to relate
where he
to-
says, I'm sex life which is not contrary to the Vedic principles. You can read, I can tell you how.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we have some principles to beperken,
Restrict.
restricts our body's needs, because otherwise body is going on, and what important is the motive. You can you can have sex and spiritual in material life to get children which have Krishna consciousness, but not to gratify your senses. So that the motive is important. Why are you doing it? And if we are honest, we can see that a lot of things we do in our life, we do to gratify our senses. So we need to be honest with ourselves, and that's also Krishna consciousness. To be honest. When Krishna told Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, he said, "I am telling Bhagavad Gita to you because you are honest and you are my friend." So to be honest is very important in spiritual life. Any more questions?
I have something to say. I think a lot of acharyas, they have some acharyas, they have a lot of children. So I think they have transcendental love with they are acharyas, so they come here they are coming here. So is that possible? They have transcendental. I think that's what you mean, eh?
I don't know which acharya you mean.
Prabhupada have children. Bhaktivinoda Thakur have many children. They are acharyas, they come here pure.
Yes.
So I think that is what you mean. That is transcendental love, maybe they make.
Yeah, the motive was to get children with Krishna consciousness. So as you, if you have children, it's your duty as if the revealed scripture says that you can't become a father, a teacher, a leader if you if you can't bring the people to Krishna. So that's the motive. That's why we are doing it, to help other souls to come to Krishna, because human life is a possibility to go back to Krishna.
I read once in the lecture of Lord Govinda Swami, he said he had 7 children, and he said he had stool 7 times. So he saw it like that.
I know a spiritual teacher, and they told to him, "You will get a lot of children." And he said, "No, it can't be true, because I have one daughter and I don't think we will get more children." Now he's a spiritual teacher, he has thousands of children, the spiritual children, and that's what Srila Prabhupada also said, "You're all my children. I have a lot of children. in the material world, I had just two sons and one daughter. But he said, I have thousands of children now. You are all my children. So we are all one spiritual family.
Yeah, I get it now. Because everything in this world is opposite than the spiritual world, right? So if it's not serving Krishna consciousness, then it's useless. Anything that's not serving Krishna is useless.
But because it's a world of duality. It's you have a friend and you have an enemy. This material world, I like it, I don't like it. In the spiritual world, is Krishna in its center. So everything is, the purpose of everything is Krishna himself.
Yeah.
And that's what we are trying to learn here in the movement, Krishna consciousness, to get Krishna in its center. That's what we are going to do. We are going we have Gaura Arti now. Thank you for your attention. Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.
So, like, maybe
Thank you.